Greetings, everyone. I thought I'd find a more appropriate place to have a video. I don't know if this was the best topic to come to such a nice spot. As you can see, we have some tree roots growing down the side of this natural rock here in the Bahamas. It's a random side street. But people, I want to discuss something that is taking place in my country, and I'm sure it's taking place in your country. It's the problem of social ineptitude leading to various crises that take place between men and women. Now, okay, this person is gone. All right, so a friend of mine, let me use my story as an analogy to the larger issue here. So a friend of mine, he has a problem meeting women, and many times he would come and tell me a story about a lady that he met, and then he found out through some unfortunate series of events that this person is in a relationship, right? But he always ends his stories saying that, boy, even though she's in a relationship, man, he's still ready to spend money on her and keep a little side relationship on the slick. So basically, he's always telling me things like this. And I said to myself, wow, maybe it's because the person is younger than me. Maybe because they just had less encounters with people, just like meeting people. I say maybe the person probably just has a problem on a level of social ineptitude that leads him to being willing to basically pay for sex. I have a few other people, some of them work with me, and they're always talking about how they're willing to spend $150 or $100 to have sex with a person, And I said, boy, it's really sad that people would be willing to pay for sex. And not only that, it's sad that these people would degrade a black woman to the extent that they would pay to use her body. They would pay. Spoil a lot of cars. Yeah, but it's sad, because, a black woman has been exploited for so long. The black woman has been oppressed for so long. It's sad that people would be willing to actually pay for sex, But I'm on my way to practice my guitar somewhere. I just wanted to talk about this, I think a lot of times, by virtue of being a simp, you would be a potential victim for a pimp. Okay, you will be thrust into this position where you paying to have sex with a person because you lack the adaptive qualities that are necessary to interact with a woman. You lack the the character and the disposition to have a social bond with a person. And so because you lack this ability and you haven't developed it, you find yourself out there having to pay for sex, But there's something I think many people need to consider as they move through their daily lives. Have you been thrust into a position of a trick by virtue of just being simpish? We've all been there. I was a simp for many years. Sometimes I can come off as being a little simpish, but I've learned to deal with that, and by respecting myself and respecting other people, But basically, the epidemic of selling sex for money is something that has been a plague to our society. It has degraded many women. Keep having to break my video because of passerbys, random conversations. But yeah, basically, I wanted to send this message out to even a few of my friends. If they see this video, hopefully they know I'm referring to them when I talk about these people who, by virtue of having an underdeveloped social compass and social awareness, they turn to paying for sex. And then speaking to the ladies who are in depressed positions, we should form collectives so we can protect families from the necessities of having to involve yourself in the pimping and prostitution sector. Okay? Now, people say it's the oldest profession, but I would disagree. I would say that the farmer, if anything, the farmer is the oldest profession. If you just think about it. Before people were paying for sex, they actually had to, grow food. But people, keep in mind, it's not a condemnation of anyone. It's making my presence felt on this issue. Yeah, so let's try, see if we can bring about an end to this. Like I said, we need to return to some principles and some ethics rather than seeing our sisters prostitute themselves in the marking and pimping culture. And I mean, I'm not mad at you for your hustle, but I am mad at you if you're breaking down the black community in any way. Well, people, stay tuned. Let me know what your thoughts are. One love.